Hello everybody and welcome to this kid's review of Turbo Kid. Yes, it's a play on words. This kid, he's the Turbo Kid. If you don't know what this movie is, it's basically a post-apocalyptic B-rated movie. Alright, let me rephrase this. Turbo Kid is a movie I recently watched a couple of days ago, and I have to say it's one of the best indie films, as well as the best sci-fi, post-apocalyptic, and all-around fun film. It is a classic throwback to late 80s sci-fi, post-apocalyptic movies, where, you know, not like Mad Max or anything like that, but like the cheap ones, like the very cheap ones. You know, but like with the high-paying actors and stuff like that, shit you would probably see in theaters and would probably get beat out by something like, I don't know, the next Disney movie or the Schwarzenegger movie. But Turbo Kid is a movie that is fun, clever, and just hits every fucking emotion that it possibly hits in the heart. It is a fun romp. It is bloody as hell. We'll talk about the violence, but also it's clever in the sense that, yes, there are some stupid things in there, but there are some more clever things as well. One of the things I did like about this film, and I don't want to spoil anything, so I want you to go out and watch it, because it's one of those films you should definitely go out and watch without any spoilers. So the story basically is about this kid who, you know, it's just a typical everyday scavenger. He's looking for shit. He's building maps in his notebook, trying to survive this wasteland of 1997 in Vancouver and New Zealand. It takes place in Canada, so, which I will talk about the shots in a moment. So anyway, he is trying to survive. He's trying to get water and stuff like that. And one day he comes across this weird girl who's very bright, very cheery, very preppy, very optimistic, very lively. And he's kind of cautious because she comes off pretty much like a psychopath, like very much like a real life Pinkie Pie that you just want to just like. But she's not totally violent, and when you first meet her, you think she's still. Well, it's the apocalypse, you know. There's a lot of people out there who are just violent and just want to eat you, or just want money, or just want to enslave you, or just do horrible things to you. And then there's the ones that just want to live day by day and not bother anybody. And then there are the special ones who just enjoy the freedom of the wasteland. And she, you know, gets into his life, and, you know, well, there's a reason behind that. She put a tracker on his wrist. This is a watch. So anyway, he basically is now going on an adventure with her, but she gets kidnapped by this evil tyrant known as Zeus, who basically sets up a gladiatorial arena for people to get ground up into water, basically. And this whole thing is about water, in a sense. So it's another post-apocalyptic tale about water. So Fallout 3, New Vegas, Tank Girl. Yeah, this one follows the same plot where it's, you know, big baddie wants to get water, but there's a secret area where they can get water and stuff like that. So anyway, I almost said Tank Girl. So anyways, Turbo Kid. So anyway, the girl's name is Apple, by the way. Turbo Kid, friend Apple gets kidnapped. Who is the girl? Who is the gets kidnapped by Zeus, and, you know, Turbo Kid has to find her, but he also finds this artifact, this down spaceship, where they explain the apocalypse in there too. The spaceship has a old recording of a general giving a message to the dead pilot, who, you know, has this suit on, this piece of armor that is so so resemblant of Mega Man's power armor. It's cool though, because it's like this whole movie is basically referencing video games, other movies, mostly apocalyptic movies, comic books, and just everything fun. And I will do another video about spoiler discussion in a moment, because I'm gonna make this video and then release another video that is spoiler. So this one's spoiler free. But anyhow, this movie is just brilliant in its sense. And alright, Turbo Kid. Turbo Kid gets the gear, he gets the turbo blaster, his power glove thing, and which is run by kinetic energy. So I will talk about that in spoilers. If you've seen the movie. This is just a warning. Go see the movie. Turbo Kid, then has to save her, then shit gets, has to save her, and basically now they're on the run from Zeus, so on and so forth. But I have to admit something, this movie is very much good. This is a good movie. If you look at this and compare it to say Godfather or The Road or something that's or Book of Eli, which honestly, there's no fun in those apocalyptic movies. Most of the time it's very drab, very depressing, but yeah, it is. But there's no room for entertainment. There's no room for fun. Yeah, there's a lot of shooting, but there's no room for levity. You know what I mean? This movie definitely has a lot of levity, but it also has some heavy moments and also some heart-wrenching moments, which I'll talk about in a moment, which kind of bring this movie together and give it a good overall story. It's not overly complicated. It's not overly simple. It's well written, and I will have to say this too. It's the most well shot. As for I don't know what it is, cinematography and camera work, this movie definitely has this. And for a low-budget movie, it works perfectly. The stunts in it are fun. The fight scenes are amazingly good. It is a gory movie, though. There are moments where people get their intestines pulled out, heads are chopped off, body parts are removed. But there's a central core to this movie, too, that also has it. Basically, there's an emotional heart in it, and there's a theme in this, which I will talk about later, about two ideologies, basically, and beliefs and something, which I'll talk about later in spoilers. So, but yeah, even the characters, the fun, the humor, and everything about this movie is just brilliant. And if you want to see a good movie that is not Superman, Batman, or Captain America, or not the new Ghostbusters, or something that came out of left field and just sucker punched you, Turbo Kid. This should be in theaters. This is how good this movie is. It should be in theaters. It should be released to the mass public. I'm glad it's on Netflix if you want to watch it. Also, they have the website where you can watch it on DVD, Blu-ray, digital copy, but also you can get a VHS copy. So go watch this movie. And then in the next video, we'll talk about the spoilers. Which, honestly, I'll give you one spoiler. It was caused by robots, yeah. The apocalyptic future was caused by robots. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Damn it, Terminator. You should have listened to you. But anyway, that's my review of Turbo Kid. I will see you in the next video. Take care, love you, bye-bye. And also, I'll try to get more video reviews too. I'm also working on another video review too for the Ghostbusters trailer, for the international trailer, which will be coming out soon. I just have to work on it, edit it, chop it up, give it, spruce it up and stuff like that. Right now I'm just working on where things should be right now. I already gave my unscripted rant, so you must be saying, oh, that can't be hard. It is, because I should have scripted it and should have made it shorter than it is. But I'm a film critic, so I have to critique everything. So take care, love you, and goodbye. Actually, no, it's not goodbye. It's take care, love you, and bye-bye. And I will see you in spoilers from this kid's production.